This was self-inflicted. Somebody ruined this.
You literally ripped part of the floor out.
Oh, so annoying. Ruined a perfectly good car.
Well, it's better. I won't say it's fine. They just fucking beat the shit out of the freaking tunnel.
Yeah, this is worse than I thought. So a little backstory on this car. It had been sitting for, what is it, 40 years or something? Last time it was on the road was 83. So that'd be what, 83, 93, 03, 13, 23, 40 years this thing's been sitting. We got, well, I didn't. The client and his brother and dad were able to get this old 289 running. They put a new intake manifold on it. Just spare parts they had sitting around. Obviously they wired it up just to get it running to make sure that it worked, but he doesn't want to keep this motor, so it's more than likely it's going to get replaced with like a roller 302 or something of that nature. I think this car was probably ran pretty hard, maybe drag raced out on Fremont Street and outside of San Jose here in California. It's got a side pipe, so it's real loud. It's got ladder bar set up in the back for drag racing stuff back in the day. So but I think that at some point it was turned into a cruiser because they ripped out the seat pedestals and put in a bench seat out of like maybe a later model Chevy truck or something. It's got a bench seat, no pedestals. So, you know, maybe later on in life they wanted to go cruise around with girls or whatever, and you know, the bucket seats didn't work for that. So we're gonna get that fixed and see what we can do with this thing. Good for the video. Would have been better if it ran you over. All right, let's try it again. Alright, I'm going to take this wheel off. Take it off. We'll show you what we got going on down here. Just a lot of grime and rust. Next, I'm going to take off the bumper right here, unbolt all that, and then I'll take these off. And then I'll get started on taking the fenders off, these side panel things off, before I can take the fender off.
What's this?
Ooh. That is a lot of...
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's disgusting.
What is it?
I don't know what that is.
I mentioned it yesterday. I didn't know what it was, and I told them that you would know.
It's like corrosion, I guess. I mean,
It was just stuffed full.
that's crazy.
So how deep does it go?
That's fucking... I've never seen it like build up like that. That's disgusting.
Brother,
Yeah, it just like crystallized the coolant or whatever the fuck was in there. That's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gross. So new day here on the 65 Fastback. What we're working on now is we're gonna get this front clip apart. We're about ready to take this grill off. This is gonna have to be taken off. As you can see here, it's all mangled up, bent. So at some point, this is probably in some sort of little fender bender. Fenders are gonna come off. We're gonna try and get the motor out, transmission out, and get this ready to get sandblasted. At least the bottom part. We'll get new fenders or Dynacorns, or we'll get some just factory good condition ones and put that on there. And probably replace all this stuff down here with the same stuff. So that's what we got going on today. Kind of stuck because of this being bent here. So if I can get this, oh yeah, there we go. Unplug this light back here. That's that. Oh, there you go. And then you got these ones here. Yeah, so we'll get all this taken off then. And then we can get our fenders off. Okay, so the update on the 65 Fastback is that some point this was in a front end collision, and we've got both of the frame horns towed in a little bit, so that's going to have to be addressed. Both of this will be replaced. The aprons will both get replaced. We're gonna delete the shock towers and go to a Mustang 2 front end. So that'll convert it over to the shorter style, more modern suspension. New brakes, gonna go to a Willwood, and the engine combo at this point is up in the air, but it's looking like probably a Coyote or a modular of some sort. So what we're gonna do next is get this engine pulled out, get the transmission out, basically everything out of this engine bay area. If anybody wants a motor, let me know. This is for sale. 289 makes a whole 200 horsepower, so really get you moving down the road.
The good radiator flow.
Yeah, extra. So this looks like corrosion, but it's actually increases cooling. It's a new technology that they started. And if you have this in your engine,
It's the stuff they put in those cooling pillows.
yeah, it's just really revolutionary. You really can't beat when you have all this in here. And I will guarantee this is not through the whole engine. It's only right here in this area. Yeah, everything is gonna come off this car. Windows gotta come out, all this trim's gotta be taken out. The seats, the door panels, tail lights, the bumpers, gas tank, all the electrical gets ripped out. It'll be a brand new car when it's done. You gotta get the car apart so that we can get it blasted. I think it was that bad, but now that the seat's out, it's not, it's like it's worse. Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, it's bent up right here. And then when they did the spot welds, they literally ripped part of the floor out. If they wouldn't have done this, like look at this floor pan, look how clean it is. That's just, and even up here, like it's rusted, but that's surface rust. Like that would clean up. It's just so annoying. Ruined a perfectly good car. The reason this happened is they were prying on this and it pulled the metal when they were trying to get this out. Same thing with right here. See how this is all dented? They were prying on the fucking tunnel to get the shit out, and that's why it ripped all this out like that. Yeah, see, this side's fine. Well, it's better. I won't say it's fine, it's better. Yeah, I mean, look, they just fucking beat the shit out of the freaking tunnel. Oh, look, and then they fucked this all up, dude. Yeah, this is worse than I thought. Okay, the shitty part is, like I just said, it's like this was self-inflicted. It wasn't like age, right? Somebody ruined this. If this car had sat the way it is, or without this being done, it literally, you could have blasted this and it would have been completely fine. So it's just frustrating that now he has to spend the money to, I mean, to fix it right. This from right here to right here needs to be replaced. The whole thing. Because you've got tunnel damage here, like it's just all fucked up. Yeah, dude, this would have been totally fine if this wasn't the way it is.
If they didn't want the XL seat.
The XL seat, the deluxe seat. So if this wasn't installed here, we even got the armrest and everything. Dang, dude, that's such a shame.
Hey, buddy. Come look at this over here. The driver's side, and look at the left fuse box. Like that fuse?
Literally, they used tin foil
Here, show.
wrapped around. Now that's ingenuity right there. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, in a bind, yeah, just go ahead and jump it with some tin foil. Fuck it.
Gonna tackle this Grand Canyon model. It looks like there's 2 bolts. 1 and 2. I thought these were like bad welds. Apparently that right there is a screw, and this is a screw. I think I'm just gonna grind a line in them so I can get a flathead in them, because this is literally just a lump.
Pretty well.
Some of these are pretty bad.
The only one that is still remaining is this one.
But yeah, that's the rest of the screws that are those messed up heads. I just gotta get this last one out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think we got it. Let's go, baby. Shitty ass thing out of here.
Look at that. It's really hot. We got it to come up a little bit right here. Okay,
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Go.
just like that, the Grand Canyon is out of the car. Alright, finally, now I can get these bolts out. Alright, now with the back door out, I can now get these screws out and get the rest of these panels out. All the bolts came out super easy. None of them were strips at all. Like I didn't have to cut any of the bolts. And yeah, they all came out super cool and easy. So they all came out like really good. Right out of the hole. The heads were like nice and perfect. Get all the wiring out of the dash, and it should be fairly easy. Oh, just like that, it's all out. The heart, or the, what is it? The nerves of the car. Okay, all the felt is out. You got, yeah, there, and you got one up here. Somewhere up here. Yeah. To get the wing window out, first you gotta take the two bolts out on the top. And then the two bottom nuts, you take the nuts off, and the studs are inside the door right now. We'll show you after. But you have to also take the studs out of the wing window, and then from there it should be free and be able to come out. So that'll be like this.
And that, so
and
that
you gotta take the stud out, or else it'll get caught and everything and not be able to go out.
That's your adjuster to adjust the window, you know,
so
in and
that's
out.
Be here and here. There's two studs. Next, we got the window out. Here. There you go. Just use a pick, and you can pull it right off.
So this should slide off of this. See, like that.
Oh, it just popped off.
Pops off. So to make this
We got this one out.
easier, yeah. So to save yourself some time, if it doesn't come out like this one didn't, it's probably seized in there, the little roller. You can just get this back one off.
We
it
tried,
wouldn't come
but
off. We didn't waste a bunch of time trying to get it off, but it didn't want to pop right off. So you can just roll the window down enough to where you can, well, as I drop the window here, to get it out of the track, so it goes down far enough, and then once you're out, there you go. And now, windows out.
Nice.
We got, you know, the whole interior disassembled. We got all the electrical out. Steering column. Got a couple of little knobs and stuff left, but I mean, this thing is cleared out on the inside. What we're working on now is getting this windshield wiper trim off. If you're not careful, you can ruin it. So we're gonna try not to do that. Try to get, you know, polish this up and reuse it. But yeah, we already got one off, ruined. So we're gonna hopefully continue that energy, you know, all the way around.
Also, we had to get these off without damaging them, which we were successful at.
Yeah, there's so these are kind of a bitch just because of,
And we don't have the best tools for it.
yeah, there's a special tool for it, but trying to get up under here and pop this stuff loose is kind of a pain. Yeah, so it's just that first one that you just gotta, yeah, just cut it off.
So all the bolts are out for the windshield wiper, and we're gonna pull it out right now in one piece. Motor on and everything.
60-year-old, I don't even know if that math is right. What year is this car? 64?
40, 60, probably 70.
What's it? What
70.
year is this?
74.
It's a 65.
74.
65?
Oh no, it'd be
95,
64.
2005.
64.
Is it?
Yeah.
6 and 6 would be 20.
30, 50, 55, 59.
60,
59.
65, 75,
59.
85, 95,
I do the big numbers.
2005,
I do the tens first. 70s to 2000s.
2015.
Look, listen. 70s to 2000 is 30 years, 20 years,
So it's 50.
4 years and 5 years, 9, it's 59.
Yeah, 59 years. There you go. So there you go, 59-year-old fucking whatever that thing is, windshield wiper motor and bracket.
Yeah, I think that's the last thing for the dash.
This thing is, she's stripped. Got the windshield out, got that all cleaned up, and then put it on the rotisserie and take all the suspension and shit off. So that'll be the next phase.
To those of you who made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. I hope you guys loved watching it as much as I loved making it. Subscribe for our next video to see this thing rip.